Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to KB's Small Engine Repair. Today I've got a small little snap-on tool haul for you. Show you some tools that I got off the truck and what I'm expecting to use them for. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Think about hitting me one of those thumbs up and let's get right into it. Look at some tools. All right guys, as I said, a little snap-on tool haul. Nothing crazy, nothing big, but just some tools that I picked up on the truck today that I thought would be relevant to most small engine guys and any other mechanic. So I'll show you what I got. First up, it is not a snap-on branded tool, but something that you may run into. Something that I actually hadn't seen before. But something that I ran into yesterday that I actually needed, and he had it on the truck, so I picked it up. So unfortunately yesterday I broke a tap. I was tapping a hole on a transmission and my tap broke. Snap-on guy showed up, I warrantied my tap and said, man, what do you guys do to get these taps out? He said, well, there's a tool for that. So the Walton company, it's made by the Walton company. They are Walton Tap Extractors. So what they are, it's a whole set of them, but it's a little tool. You pick the right size for the tap, and these little splines come out and you stick them down into the hole, and those go down into, you know, the gaps of the tap. You put those down as far as they will go, and then you slide this spacer down as close as you can, if that makes sense. I'll try to do a demonstration video on it, but I've never used it before. And then you take a, you know, either a tap socket or an adjustable wrench, and you spin it out of there. You've got to do it right when the tap breaks. You know, don't take a punch to it, don't take a drill to it, don't take anything to it. It's got to be right when it breaks, so you've got easy access for these splines to go right down into it. But it should just slide right down into this. Put this right over there so these teeth don't break off, and then you spin it out. That's the theory, at least. We'll try it out and see how it works and kind of give you an update. But if it works good, that will save me a lot of time, a lot of headache. Save me from having a bad day. So, but I'm going to make a choice to have a good day anyways. So, anyways, Walton Tap Extractors. So I'm going to give those a shot, give those a try, see if that will get my tap out of there. See if that works. If you guys have used those or heard of those, let me know in the comments down below what you think of them. See if they work. See if you've got any better alternatives to get a tap out of a tough spot, and go from there. Next item I picked up, I've been looking at these for a while, but they're called ignition pliers. Just a small little plier, you know, a nice little head on it, but they call them ignition pliers. Lots of uses for them, but he had them on the truck, and so I picked them up. So you can look up, you know, different ways to use them and whatnot, but different style head on them. So I picked those up. A couple more, just two more things that I picked up. One, trying to think what to go for first. Let's go with this one. So I've actually had these on order since November, and they finally came in. They've been on back order. One, because they claim because of the demand for them, they didn't realize how successful they would be, and they just sold out. Also, I think it's partly due because of the pandemic, you know, whether they had their factories shut down or what. But I've had these on order since November, and they finally came in today. And I'm very excited about them. I've been wanting to show you guys for a while and some of my other videos working and stuff, but I'll show you right now. And then I'll show you in a future video how they work, how I like them. But I think I'm going to like them very well. I've been excited for them for a while. but they are interchangeable feeler gauge blade set. So you've got the little handles here, you've got your feeler gauges here, and then you've got 3 sets of feeler gauges here. So you've got the, you know, your angles here, or your offsets here, your step ground here, and then just your straight blades here. So I'll open these up real quick, kind of show you why they were appealing to me and why I wanted them. Different brands make some, you know, something similar. I'm very excited about these. Something I've been wanting for a while. So you take two, you know, 2 of these, switch out the, you know, the blades for the sizes you need, slide them back in, and there you go. Switch them out, whatever size you need. The thing I liked about these, I kind of wish they had two different colors. So maybe, you know, a green and an orange or something. But it's not a big deal. Somebody's got these and they want to switch out 2 of these handles, let me know. Might be open to trading those out. But here was my kind of theory behind this. So if you use the go, no-go method, you get 2 for the intake, 2 for the exhaust, if they're separate. And then you adjust your valves. So you've got a longer reach. You've only got, you know, 2 blades as opposed to using this whole thing and feeling through them and trying to, you know, let me take this tape off, give you a demonstration of what I was feeling or thinking of. You know, so you're trying to adjust the blades, adjust the valves, and you're sticking this in, and these are all flopping around, and it just gets in the way. Kind of annoying, whatever. Sure, there's another way to do it, and you can push these out of the way and tape them out of the way or whatever, or just take one of these blades off. Sure, I get that. But they made a tool to correct that and make it easier, so I got it, and I'm very excited about them. So instead, you take 1 blade, stick it in, go, no-go method, boom, you're done. You get a longer reach on it, so if you've in a tight spot, you just slip it in, feel it, this one doesn't go, boom, you're done. And then you switch them out. You do the exhaust side. So then you've got your other 2 over here. So you've got 4 different handles, 4 different blades on them. You know, you've got 3 different sizes or styles of blades. You've got your offset, your step ground, and your straight blades. And you're off and running. So I was super excited about these. Very excited when they actually came in. Like I said, today. I've had them on order since November. And there they are. So the part number on these, if anybody's interested, is there. Obviously the GRN is the color. You can switch that out for whatever color you want, but the FB336 is your part number for the, you know, the feeler gauge set. And they're awesome. Hopefully they'll be awesome. I think they will be, but I'll do a review video on them here in the next little bit after I give them a try, but I'm excited about those. Last up that I'm excited about as well, I've been using, you know, similar things for a while, but I decided to buy a professional set, something that will get me, you know, get me some professional use, and also another business opportunity that I'll talk to you about. But I got a steel bearing race and seal driver set. I'll show you the inside of it. So this is the steel version. They have an aluminum version as well. It's a little bit cheaper, not by much, but I decided to get the steel version so I can really whack on it and not worry about, you know, for what I do, the steel version was a better option. So I went with the steel, but you've got all your different sizes, and then you've got a nice heavy duty, you know, handle on it. so you can beat on it with a hammer, not worry about crushing it. And then the thing I liked about this one is, you know, you get those sets on Amazon and stuff, and you've got the little pin on the front. You've got the nut on the front. You've got to screw off, slide your thing on, and then put the nut on the back. There's no more of that. It's just goes on, boom, you're ready to go. Beat on it, put your bearing or your seal in, pull it off, flip it around for the other size, you're ready to go. Very handy. You know, different sizes, lots of different sizes. You can buy more sizes, you know, of these if you need them. But this comes with a good variety as it is. You know, a real strong, heavy-duty handle that you can beat on. And just a good all-around set. Like I said, I've been using other things. I've been using, you know, my impact sockets, as everybody does, to beat on the bearings and stuff. But I've just gotten to the point where I'm doing so many bearings and stuff with Coleman repairs, with trailers, you know, bearings on the axles and stuff. My impact sockets just aren't cutting it. I'm going on the inside of the bearing, and it's just not. It's not what I want to be doing. Is you just run the risk of damaging the bearing and stuff. And so I've just decided to pull the trigger and buy an actual set. And that's what I went with. So very nice set. Obviously lifetime warranty. You can get a nice cheap set on Amazon. Sure, go ahead. But I chose to go with this set, and I think it's going to do me well. It's like I said, nice and quick. Slap the bearing on, no pin, no nut, and it's got a lifetime warranty on it. So anyways, that is my tool haul. So that leads me into kind of a business opportunity that you may want to look into. I talked about packing bearings and stuff. I've got several trailers, 5 or 6 trailers of my own that I pack the bearings every year. You know, trailer manufacturers sometimes recommend that depending on how often you drive them or whatever. Maybe that's overkill, maybe it's not, kind of up to you, but you get a lot of customers that may be bringing in their equipment to you, and they've got these little trailers that they buy from the big box stores, or maybe they've just got a little, you know, little motorcycle trailer or something that they're bringing their equipment on. How often do you think they're maintaining those trailers? Do you think they take them in often? Do you think they ever take them in and get their bearings packed? Things like that. If they're dropping off their mower, their zero turn, their riding mower, and they pull in a little trailer, why don't you say, hey, you know, when was the last time you had your axles serviced? When was the last time you had your bearings packed? I can, you know, I service those little trailers now. You want to be careful. You don't want to start advertising big trailer services. You know, you don't want to get into, you know, maybe you do, but you don't want to get into wiring. You don't want to get into the big heavy duty trailers and stuff like that. But packing bearings on one of those little trailers that they sell at Lowe's or Home Depot, or even, you know, a Big Tex trailer, or, you know, whatever, Big Bubba's, or there's tons of trailer manufacturers. Doing a bearing job on one of those trailers. It's a messy job with all the grease and stuff. It's messy, but it doesn't take that long, and it's very cheap to do. You can make some good money at it. So just something to think about, something that I do, something that kind of reminded me when I bought this. I said, hey, maybe I'll let the guys know something you may want to. Maybe you're too busy to do that. But it really doesn't take that long, and if they're dropping their mower off, why don't you just say, hey, unhook the trailer, I'll do a bearing job on that, or repack your bearings, you know, for X amount of dollars. And while we've got it here, and put them on a schedule. Every year they drop their mower off, we'll do the bearings, we'll service your trailer as well. So anyways, just a thought, something to keep in mind that may make you some extra money, or maybe it's something you want to do in the wintertime. Say, hey, drop your trailer off, you know, if your shop's it's empty, or you've got room in the winter because all your equipment's out. Say, hey, why don't you bring that by in you know, November, December? You know, my shop's empty. I've got room to pull the trailer into the shop. Maybe in the wintertime you want to say, hey, I'll do bearings for half price or whatever. So it's just something to think about. But that's my tool haul for the day. Nothing crazy, but a couple things I was excited about to show you. And if you have any questions about it, put them in the comments down below. And thank you guys for watching. As always, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Think about leaving me one of those thumbs up. And as always, make a choice to have a great day. Thanks for watching.